I've had 11 major surgeries, and I didn't walk for almost 2 years. And I used to have to wear a brace underneath of my left foot to hold it up because I was so badly broken and beaten down. It's kind of funny to think about now. But the number one problem I see as I work with others is boredom. Look, we get bored. And when we get bored, we don't want to stick to the same exercise. We want to mix it up, switch it up. I need something new. I need to look at it from a different angle. It's true. There's only one problem with that, is that consistency is king or queen. It's the repetitive effort and putting a notch on the repetition. I did it. I did it. I did it. I did it. But as to borrow this from business, a key performance indicator, a lead measure, is not the same thing as a lag measure. How much money you make at the end of the year is the result. How many clients you worked with, how many lives you changed. That's what leads to that lag measure. So what's going to indicate helping people is listening to them. It's to understanding what their problems are, where are they frustrated, what's preventing them from getting to that next step. So one lead measure, it's an unfortunate one, but one lead measure I notice with people that impedes them from getting the lag measure, from reaching their result, is boredom. They want to switch it up. And they don't care what they switch it to. They just want something to be different. Now, I personally love that in a way because it allows me to shine a light on creative problem solving. Okay, so within these constraints, how do we find a way to work the same muscles? But if we're not working together, probably when you get bored, you switch. Or you get stuck in a rut. That's the other problem. So boredom, you want to switch it up. You don't end up picking an option from the same part of the menu. You know, in a menu, when you have the appetizers and the entrees, and you say, I don't want to get the same entree I always do. Let me pick from the entree list. You don't say, I don't want to eat that entree anymore. Let me look at the dessert list. You may want to, but you don't. Because those aren't equal. So when you go to work on your elbow, or when you go to work on your neck, or when you go to work on your ankle or your foot, you have to pick a comparable exercise. That's either doing flexion, extension, rotation, something that is very similar in its outcomes and attributes as the one that you're saying, I'm done with that. So the mistake people make is that when they get bored, they switch it out for anything, as though it's all equal, and it's not. The other problem people have is they get stuck in a rut. They find something that works, like the Peloton bike, and they just do the Peloton bike, only the Peloton bike, forever. They end up developing feet issues, knee issues, hip issues. I know a number of people who've developed back pain as a result of riding the Peloton, or upper back pain and neck pain because they're so hunched over all the time. And they think by just moving these weights in this way, somehow it's not going to make them not hunched over. You know, when you do the same exercise so often in the same way, you can't help but overcompensate in your posture. So, while you do not need to do variety for variety's sake, as though all things are equal when they're not, you also don't want to get stuck in a rut, repeating the same exercises over and over and over again. That's not growth. That's laziness. That's a lack of creativity. That's an opportunity to try something different and grow. So there's two ends, and you want to find your way down the middle. But you don't want to make the mistake by not paying attention. Eating the same thing all the time is not enough variety. Eating a different meal from who knows where all the time is too much variety. You gotta find the balance, find your middle way with eating, sleeping, movement, quiet, and fun. But take it from me, as a person who's had over 11 major surgeries and a laundry list of things happened to me that I've learned from my own experience. I've earned the right to say certain things because I've helped myself and I've helped other people. And so I'm just suggesting to you that you always kind of keep it on your radar. You gotta have some variety, you can't have too much. When you pick something different, make sure it has the same qualities and characteristics of the thing you're looking for. Don't get stuck in a rut. Try something different that has the same qualities or characteristics that you're looking for. And overall, enjoy it. Enjoy the whole thing. Enjoy what you do. Enjoy moving. It's supposed to be a great asset to your life, and hopefully it makes you feel good. So if you like this, check out my Instagram, YouTube. If you're on my newsletter, thank you. Website, dominicsessa.com. We'll talk again soon.